everyone, Crystal Dawn Johnson here, your Millionaire Mentor. As you probably know, I am the founder of the Millionaire Launchpad, and I am so excited because today I am joined by my amazing, high-end, intelligent, beautiful, future multi-millionaire, not just millionaire, multi-millionaire, Katie Gaddis, who is going to share with us her case study about how it's like working with me and the results that she's achieved so far.
Been in business for myself for 17 years, as my company is called Embody Art. And so starting as a graphic designer and then really quickly realizing that I really needed and wanted to do so many different angles of what creates a great business. And as my own business grew, I just brought all those pieces to my clients also. Always done a lot of writing. Both my parents are published authors, and I love words. I love language. So I did write a lot before I worked for myself, but when I started working for myself, it was just a natural that I would be writing everything for people. And it took me years to own that I was writing as much as I was designing. And I always did all my own tech. So then I kind of, summoned up my courage to say, yeah, I'm a techie. Maybe I'm not like a hardcore programmer, but I'm a techie. I've done for years and years. I've set up all my systems and I can talk tech. I talk tech all the time with people. So I realized that that's actually my sweet spot, is the fact that I combine these things. And I have created lots of big brands, and I could talk more, but that's kind of a summary.
Yeah, Katie, there's so much. Katie could talk all day about all that she does. She's such a genius, and she's not one of those people who's like, oh, I do tech, I do copy, and I do design, and it's like, okay. Like, she's exceptional in all those different areas.
I worked for 5 years for a big corporation, Price Waterhouse, before I went off on my own. And I'm really glad. I remember, I was the in-house ad agency for their clients, and people thought there were 20 people. And it's like, nope.
Yeah.
I didn't have on my list, get a coach. I have worked with other coaches who I love. And, but the second I heard you, seriously, that one, please, it's like ding, 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 that one, seriously, and then, hearing you consistently, hearing you a few more times, it's like, yes, I just need that essence. I need more of that. Like, whatever she's got, I need to pour it over me. I need that in my life. Like, it's going to help me. And that how people say you don't know what you don't know? Mm-hmm. It's so, so important, whatever stage you're at in business and in life, because I don't care if you're a multi, 7-8 figure business, there's still more for you to know, a lot. It's confidence, which cannot be bought, sold, or, it's like, confidence is huge. I had very inconsistent money before working with you, and it is so beautifully consistent. It's hard to believe. And, Crystal, you've helped me so much. You've helped me. I actually feel tears. Oh my God, that's so genuine. It's so nice. Yeah, because I'm really appreciative. It's really a big deal. You and I were talking recently. I was thanking you about because you help me in very concrete ways too. We were just talking about some of the more conceptual ways, but very concrete too. I'm like, Crystal, you're a money person. You're really good with money. And also I wanted to hang out with you because you were good with money. My roots are that I was screwed up with money. That doesn't mean you have to stay that way. So that's another reason you need a coach, is because if you really want to change something that you have had most of your life, which is usually why you're looking for a coach. If you are actually looking or considering, it's because something isn't working, right? Whether you realize it or you just sense it. So I wasn't looking for, it's such a bonus to me that you're a money expert. It's a huge, huge bonus.
So you were making really good money. I hope this is okay.
It is okay.
10K, 15K, like huge months, but then there would be a month where it wasn't that big. So it's kind of like, ugh, like it kind of hit to a gut, like, cool, I had this huge, because we hear it in our industry all the time. It drives me crazy.
I
Where it's like, I
know.
had a 10K month. It's like, cool, what about the next month? What about
Right.
about the next month?
That's so, and you say things like that, and that's what makes my heart sing, because you say stuff like that. That's a perfect example of you, that you out a lot of things. And I'm like, yeah, that's the reality. That's what needs to be addressed. Changed. It's not, this is no joke. This is no sales pitch, you know, it's really, really changed. And yeah, of course I'm working towards it, but you have been a big piece of it. You really have.
And we were talking about this earlier. Obviously, you as the person, as the client or whatever, you have to do your part, but the coach has to do their part too, and they have to show up. Each party has their responsibility. She went and executed on it, and she did it, and then she brought in more revenue from that potentially she wouldn't have went after. So it's kind of like this dance of, let me work with you, be your sounding board, give you those innovative ideas, but then you got to go take the action. And Katie does that, and that's why she sees these big results and the consistency and the success.
But when you have the support of someone like you, it makes you more grounded. So if you're a creative thinker and you're somebody who's got a lot of great ideas and you may not want to follow the standard path, that can feel very scary and haphazard on your own. I feel like I'm allowed to bring in my whole life with you. So like I remember I work with an Imago relationship coach, right? So she's a trained therapist. And somebody might easily think, well, do you really need both of those things? Like, you know, and there were times when I remember thinking, you know, I get to talk about all this stuff with Crystal. It's like, it's amazing. It's so helpful. It's unbelievable that, like, I remember I think in the beginning, I probably asked permission, like, is it okay if I talk to you about, I'm really, really thinking about these relationships, you know? And you're like, yeah, sure. Let's talk about that. And I also remember thinking, am I like dumping too much on her? Because like, she's not responsible for like all these areas of my life. But what happened is you were so great, and it allowed you, I felt so seen by you.
Yeah.
Right. Inconsistency and overwhelm are two of the huge.
Burnout. They actually want more time more than anything. It's kind of ironic.
Yeah. Well, oh my God, I have more. That's a big result that I've gotten from working with you. And you're so smart that you hear me saying, but there's this, and there's this, and there's this, and there's this. And you're like, okay, I got it. I hear you. I got it. So what about this? And I'm like, oh, that works.
In more of the things that you enjoy, because that's really why we do what we do. So we have time, freedom, and what we love.
And it's really hard when you don't have all the pieces together for some of us, it was for me, to say, I'm going to just put all the work aside and go out, run out the door and go to this, you know, for me, yoga class, whatever the thing is for you. But the minute you start doing it, your life starts to, like, the pieces start to fall in place. I'd have to say brilliant. Believe me, you want that in a coach. It really, really helps. Extremely beautifully open. And that means in so many different ways. Open to solutions, open to the person, you know, open to possibilities, really open. And it's really hard to only pick three, but I'm going to say down to earth, because I've never respected that quality more. That's what makes me able to share.
Yeah. So you have like that safe space, that environment that cultivates that freedom to share, so that then, okay, let's work on this, let's bust through it, let's elevate, and then you go take action, and then it's like, okay, I'm seeing results because I worked through this and I felt safe to work through it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So you help me and others believe so that we can have the results. So it all snowballs.
Yeah.
Because the more you believe in yourself, the better results you're going to get. The better results you get, the more you're going to believe in yourself. So then it becomes a positive, self-fulfilling prophecy, a good one. And you create that environment for, it's like kind curiosity. You have really helped me generate more curiosity. Is such a great quality, and you have it, and you help me have more of it. I mean, it allows you to look at like a situation that didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and instead of just feeling beaten down, you can go, oh,
Renaissance woman. She does lots of things. She is an expert at all the techie back end things. She's an excellent copywriter, and she also does impeccable design. She's really good, so she can increase the value of your website, not only your website but your brand as a whole, right? And
Yep.
not only that, but she also has started a new program that she was talking about earlier that she launched, InBody Focus. So you can check out more about her InBodyArts.com, or you can go to InBodyFocus.com, which is really about cultivating this mindset and really being able to step into your power. Big things was she was able to cultivate more confidence. She was able to cultivate more belief in her abilities and being able to own her expertise. And she's just like amazing at everything. And I don't tell people that just to tell them, like she literally is. And so being able to own that, she can sell it more confidently, and she can get those bigger clients, those bigger deals, and increase premiums, right? Because she is worthy of high compensation. And then she's seeing consistent income. And she's had a sounding board, and so a lot of inner transformation that's worked for her, actual financial tangible results, and then just having the experience of having a high-end, high-quality coach be able to speak with you where you can have a safe space was really important. So
that was great.
Powerful to me, everything that we talked about.
It is. It's amazing. I feel so blessed. I really do. I know that sounds a little corny, but I do.
Oh, well, me too. I'm blessed too, because you're amazing. As we know, any relationship coaching client, it takes two to make it work. Thank you so much, Katie. And thank you everyone for listening in. I can't wait to make you my next success story.